Welcome to Earth 2, where superheroes exist and movie talk is the norm. It's your boy Mo Crosby. I'm going to be talking about War for the Planet of the Apes. So, you know what? Sit back, relax, and as always,
Welcome to the planet.
wow. So, man, I just saw what I feel like is going to be, when it's all said and done, the best movie, the best film of summer 2017. Mark my words right now. I'm going to tell you that right now, today, War for the Planet of the Apes is going to be, when it's all said and done, the best movie for summer 2017. I mean, this movie had everything: emotions, grit, action, story, visuals, excellent shots. I mean, character focus, everything you can ask for happened in this movie. I am going to make this really short because I want you guys to go see it. And this is just going to be an initial, no spoiler, as I always do. Just my initial thoughts on it. I actually wrote a couple things down, so I'm going to go through my notes while I talk to you. But I'm going to start off like this. I don't think for a movie I've ever started off with the grade, but I'm going to start off with the grade and what I've been, going back and forth. I've been going back and forth with the 9.5 and a 9.7. I don't want to say 10 out of 10 because perfect movies are never, movies are never perfect. But I'm going to go between 9.5 and 9.7. That is the highest I think Earth 2 or myself has ever rated a movie. So I'm going to tell you why, based on three things like I always talk about: character, story, and I'm going to make a point to talk about Matt Reeves because I believe he did something really great, and he has done something really great with the Apes movies. Now, the story. Let's talk about how this thing opens up from where Dawn of the Planet of the Apes ends and just gives you a very, very good story. It builds up to the final moment, and even at the final moment it still manages to give you something else on top of it. So it's like a sundae where you're watching the sundae being made, and when you think it's just the end of it, whatever, the caramel or chocolate on top of it, and they drop that cherry on top of it. That is what this story did. The story is so good. Every layer of it is really good, and every character in this is really good. The shot choices are great. I don't want to talk too much about the story itself, so I don't want to spoil anything for you. But it's a lot of family, it's a lot of love, it's a lot of regret, it's a lot of the story has to do with some regret, with some irony, with just some real character focus and some heavy lifting by the characters, because the characters did a lot of heavy lifting. There's a lot of humor in it, but it's a lot of well placed humor to where it's like the story's, because the story is really hefty, has a lot of emotion in it. It's kind of a dark story, but it's done really dark with some hope in it, where you can still feel the hope, and you want there to be hope. So sometimes when it feels like there's not going to be any hope, it brings you back with well timed humor. Sometimes, with well timed humor, and it keeps you in it. So you're engaged. There's no point in this movie that it takes you out. Maybe some of the scoring and some of the music, but that's about it. Like I said, no perfect movies ever made. But that's what the story is going to do. The story is so strong, and it revolves around its character. It's a lot of character focus and really character driven, that everything that happens in this movie keeps you in it. Everything. Like I said, family, torture, slavery, everything, just, oh my god, and it's done so well. You have to be, like I said, I'm gonna take a portion of this to talk about Matt Reeves. And so we're gonna move to the characters. Andy Serkis as Caesar. When are they gonna give this guy when is the Academy gonna decide that, motion caption should be, should have its place in the award show? Because Andy Serkis did his thing. Andy Serkis did his thing as Caesar, the character Caesar. We get some new characters, and we get the old cast. So there's Caesar, there's his son, there's Woody Harrelson's character as a colonel. His Caesar's friends are in this, and so everyone is back in this to help anchor this. but a lot of the characters, a lot of the heavy lifting is done by Caesar, Maurice. I mean, Maurice has always been the conscious, the very conscious driven one. So he's, so he plays a really really big role. He plays just as much of a role as he played in uh Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, where he helps Caesar, like, hey, look, you need to tone down sometimes. You need to keep it in, draw it in. Rocket, Rocket, like, who would have thought Rocket would be one of the major characters in this? He was amazing. So all the people that played these characters did really well, and then we get to meet a human character who sides with the apes. Can't Nova, if you've already watched that, and then Steve Zahn. I'm not really sure how you say that. Please help me out. Steve Zahn playing Bad Ape. Oh my God, was the best thing. Was one of the best things about this movie. Again, where his character was the comic relief. Again, very well placed humor. Not too much. Not to where it takes you out of the movie. Matter of fact, it helps bring you back into the movie because the heft and the emotion that the story demands and the story does will almost pull you out of it, but then he helps bring you back. Because I'm like, there are points where I'm watching this movie, I'm like, yo, like, please something good happen, please something good happen, and then he comes in and it's like, okay, well, I can, it's like, like, even at the end of the movie, when the movie finally closes and I'm like, oh my God, like, how, like, credit, I just need the credits now because somebody's cutting onions in this movie. Like, in this theater, I feel like somebody's cutting up onions in this. Like, it does that. The story and the characters do that to you. Maurice, again, very very good, very very good in this. They all help anchor the story and move the story forward. Everyone. Woody Harrelson's character is such a badass. Like, he's such a badass, and everything he did, had all his motivations. Again, there's no bad guy in this. I'll make a story point. There's no one bad guy in this. Everyone is trying to survive, pretty much. Between the apes and the humans, everyone is just trying to survive. So there's the survivalist story in this. But you can kind of tell who the antagonist and the protagonist are in this movie. It's kind of clear. But again, why are they the bad guys? There's a motivation behind that, and the movie kind of helps you see that. And so Woody Harrelson's character, for all the bad that he does, he also has an emotional driven reason for doing what he's doing. So I can't really say he's a protagonist. I can't really call him an antagonist. I'm sorry. But I mean, in the eyes of the average moviegoer, he is an antagonist. He is the main antagonist of the story. But in reality, if you turn it around and you flip it on its head, the humans are the main antagonists. Like, all the humans, because all they're trying to do is, take out the apes. All they've been trying to do is take out the apes. But all the apes want to do is survive. So again, maybe that's who you want. That's how you want to clearly see it. I see it as both parties are trying to survive. Down in the comment section, let me know what you see it as. If you've seen it or if you're going to see it. And it's been 2 movies already. You know what the deal is. Let me know if that's still the way you see it. And finally, Matt Reeves. Oh my God, Matt Reeves. Three movies in, and none of them have lost quality to the other, but they've been better than the other. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was great. Rise of the Planet of the Apes was greater. Now, The War for the Planet of the Apes is the best movie out of the trilogy. And this is exactly how you close a trilogy. And this is the best trilogy that I've seen personally since the Star Wars films. Yes, since the Star Wars films. And that's what makes this movie, and that's what makes Matt Reeves, to me, one of the best directors that we're looking at right now. Because he knows how to balance emotional with characters. He makes his characters, like, he caters to his characters, he caters to their strong suits. And he knows how to balance all of that. Also with the funny and the action. Not one thing was overweighing the other. Everything kind of mixed and meshed well. And I'm very grateful for what he did in this. And I think he's done really, really great. And this is why I can say I'm excited to see what he's going to do with the Batman and with Ben Affleck together. So I'm excited about that. I don't want to do too much or talk too much about anything else before I talk spoilers. So I'm going to do this for you right now. If you've seen the fan screening and you're watching this video, down in the comment section. Only I want to know your scores. What do you score this movie as? Don't talk spoilers. Please don't spoil it for anyone else. If you haven't seen this movie going in, I want to know what you think you're going to score this movie and what you think you're going to grade this movie as. So let me know. Let us know. Again, catch us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where we'll be dropping news and sometimes some giveaways. We give out movie screening tickets or just movie tickets in general. You can catch us talking this whole spoiler thing on the podcast, where myself and might have a guest on there, and Vito will be talking we'll be talking this movie in full details, and we'll be going into spoilers for it. We might also do a group discussion with another channel. We'll be partnering up with another channel. We've done that before from time to time. So check the social media again, because we'll be posting whenever that's gonna happen. I'm so stunned. Thinking about this movie, walking out, I was stunned, and when I saw it, I tweeted about it. Matt Reeves retweeted me. I was feeling myself. But yeah, just let me know what you think about the movie. Let me know how you feel about this movie. Let me know if you've seen it, and if you're going to see it, let me know what you're expecting and what you think this movie is going to be and what it's going to do for you. It's been your boy Mo Crosby talking War for the Planet of the Apes. Go see the movie, and while you're at it, go for your movie.